Jake and I are moving. And I'm actually not feeling great. 12 things due Sunday. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I really don't even know how to start this video. Also, I'm like playing with slime. Sorry, that's just the child in me. I really don't know how else to start this video except by saying that Jake and I are moving. I don't know if I want to reveal where we're moving yet, but I wanted to start documenting the process because it is quite a ways away from where we live now. And it's all happening very, very quickly. Almost too quickly for my liking, but nevertheless, it's still happening. So I wanted to start vlogging and filming the whole process. And yeah, we're just in a very busy season of life right now with all of this going on. I also have all of my school classes starting back today, so that's also something else that is getting thrown into the mix of all of this. And it's just a busy time for work. So I just wanted to start vlogging and bring you guys along on my normal, everyday, average, normal looking life because it is crazy. So number one priority today was working. I did a lot of interviews today. So I'm kind of like decompressing from that a little bit. So much just talking. But they were all really good. Next on the to-do list though is to list a couple things on Facebook Marketplace. I need to list our glass coffee table back there. I don't think we're gonna be bringing that with us where we're moving. Sadly, I love that thing. Jake and I searched everywhere for that coffee table when we were first getting married. But we just no longer want it. Our styles have changed a little bit, so I need to list that on Marketplace. I am meeting someone tonight to sell something else from Marketplace. I also have to finish filming and editing a couple videos for brand deals for TikTok. I have to get those done today. And then I'm also gonna meal prep today because Jake's doing anti-inflammatory diet to see if it helps his body and inflammation. So I do need to meal prep today as well. So kind of a busy day that we've got going on. But I just wanted to bring you guys along on a few days in my life, figuring out everything going on with moving and work and school and the whole diet situation and everything like that. So let's just get right to it. First things first, I don't feel like I can ever get anything done around here unless it's a little bit picked up. So I'm gonna put away the laundry and clean up a tad, and then we're gonna start working on our like actual to-do list. Laundry time lapse, ready, go. On this table so that I can take photos of it, clean it off and take photos of it. Also, if you've never used a lighter like this for a candle, these are a game changer, might I just say. But anyways, I'm gonna move all of this stuff off of the table again and clean it so that I can take photos of it for Facebook. This desk was so expensive when we bought it, so I'm kind of debating how much I want to sell it for because I definitely think that it's still worth a lot. I mean, it's literally not even acrylic, it's fully glass and it's really, really thick. You like dust it off first. I really need to get glass cleaner. I've never cleaned this thing with like actual glass cleaner. The bad thing about glass though is that if you move it around, you get fingerprints everywhere because you can see underneath it also, which kind of sucks, but we really did love this table and we don't want to get rid of it, but we're just like looking for something else, maybe more like wood vibes, if you know what I mean. Okay, I do need to grab my phone now to take photos. Okay, I took photos and listed the table on Marketplace. I also listed a few other things on Marketplace while I was at it because I was kind of in the groove. But now I'm working on like filming a brand deal for TikTok, which is one of the first two that I've ever done. But it's for this Timo hair product. It's like a 2-in-1 straightener, and they wanted all people with all hair types to like promote it. So I'm gonna work on this. The first time I filmed the ad for this or the brand deal for this, they actually sent it back to me and wanted me to initially just redo the whole thing. So sadly, I have to redo it all, but understandable because in the first video, my hair was kind of partly fixed a little bit, so they wanted my natural hair to be showing, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna refilm this real quick and then get this edited and sent over in the meantime, and then hopefully work on school a little bit later when I'm done filming and editing. Okay, as you can see and hear, I have been cooking. Duh. This is actually the second meal that I made. I meal prepped. Let me show you. I meal prepped 4 of these size containers of lunches for Jake. I honestly might steal one too this week. I haven't decided yet. But I made him some ground beef, sweet potatoes, and basmati rice. And he just has been on an anti-inflammatory style diet, so I'm trying to find meals for him to like eat to be able to stay full and still get all his carbs in. Anyway, so I was doing that cooking. I am cooking dinner now, and then we're also waiting on at 7:30. It's like 6 o'clock right now. At like 7:30, someone's coming to pick up our queen size bed frame that we're selling. I'll show you what it looks like. It's our old bed frame. We just don't use it anymore, and we need to get rid of it before we move. So this bed frame is gonna go tonight. Someone's also coming to pick up that suitcase tonight. Again, I listed quite a few things on Marketplace earlier today, so we're excited to get those out of the way so we don't have to worry about moving them. But I'm very hungry. I also need something to drink. It's time for a soda. I know that's not anti-inflammatory, but I still want one, and I'm gonna drink one, and I want a regular Coke. So that's what we're gonna have. Okay, I'm in bed right now. I'm gonna start reading my book. I'm currently reading, sorry, my sound machine is on. I'm reading Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I read One Golden Summer last summer, one of my favorite books ever, and I didn't realize that this one came out before it that's like connected to it. So I've been reading this. I'm probably like maybe 20% through the book. I don't know. I'm on page 70, so we're excited about that. I did not do any school today either, so hopefully we'll get a jump on that tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's the next day now. Jake and I went to go get coffee this morning down at Proud Mary, and it was so good. Also, my phone's kind of tilted, sorry. But I was heading into my store, one of my stores there, and I was heading into one of my stores and was supposed to meet someone, but they weren't there. So I do have quite a few interviews to do today for work. And then me and Natalie really want to go get our nails done today. So hopefully that can happen. We were going to go this morning, but then I thought I had to be at work. Long story short, we didn't go get our nails done this morning. But also I found out today that my classes actually start today. They didn't start yesterday. So even if I would have tried to log in and look at them, I wouldn't have been able to. So that's kind of good news to know that I have one more extra day to be able to start looking at that stuff. So we're gonna go home, start working on my computer a little bit for stuff that I have to do for interviews, and then probably check out my school stuff and definitely eat something because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. My favorite breakfast recently has been a smoothie, as simple as it is. I'm gonna show you how I make my go-to smoothie right now. I forgot I also prepped overnight oats yesterday. I might eat that with it because I'm kind of a little bit hungrier than I normally am for breakfast. Okay, here's what I normally put in my smoothie is frozen strawberries. I had started making these smoothies with like regular bananas, but then I found that using frozen ones makes it a lot thicker, and I just like the taste of a thicker smoothie better. So frozen bananas. Sometimes I put blueberries too, but I haven't been feeling blueberries the past couple days, so we're not gonna do those today. And then spinach, baby spinach. It's expired, but I don't think it is. It looks perfectly fine, so we're gonna use it. I used it yesterday and I was fine, so fingers crossed that we're fine. I use the base as orange juice, and I like to get orange juice that has like no added sugar. It's just the fruit juice. So orange juice. And then Greek yogurt. I like to get honey vanilla Greek yogurt. Honestly, anytime I buy yogurt for anything, I get the honey vanilla kind, so that's just what I've always bought. But I'm really loving the Greek Gods brand. So add some yogurt. I like the little thickness and kind of acidic, almost acidic taste that it gives the smoothie. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But that's all that I do in here. And then sometimes if I have protein powder, I'll add protein powder. We haven't had any at all, so I'm gonna blend this up real quick and then I can taste it. Okay, we've got our finished smoothie. Also, is this new Stanley cup not the cutest thing you've ever seen? It's the perfect size for my hand. I'm absolutely in love with it. I found it at Target the other day, and it's so cute for the 4th of July. Anyways, I am gonna pour my smoothie into my new cup because I wanna drink it out of my new cup. The color, don't let it fool you. It's not the greatest color, but it tastes really good. Sometimes I add honey too. Oh, my cup's too small. Well, I know I'll drink it anyway. Okay, let's try it. It's really good. I drink it every day. I feel like I still need some protein though. Okay, I've made myself some actual breakfast to go along with my smoothie. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I usually just am not that hungry, but I'm hungry today. So I made 2 over easy eggs, some sourdough toast with a lot of butter, and I'm drinking my smoothie. So I'm gonna eat and start working while I eat and then catch back up with y'all in a little bit. Hopefully we can go get our nails done later. And then also I have to do school at some point today too. Okay, it's a little bit later in the day. I have since worked and everything like that, and I'm actually not feeling great, which, why does that always happen? I feel like when I start filming YouTube video is like when I start to not feel good. You can like hear it in my voice. I'm like, my neck hurt, like my lymph nodes hurt when I turn my neck, my throat hurts, and my body's getting a little achy feeling, sadly. But I really haven't eaten much today except for my breakfast that I ate earlier. So I whipped up some of my leftovers from last night. I have rice, chicken, Brussels sprouts, and avocado, which I eat literally all the time. But I do need to eat this, and then I'm gonna start working on some school, or at least see what all is needed for my classes. But until then, I'm gonna be eating and not talking a whole lot because I don't feel that great. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow and it's gone. I don't know like what hit me. It's kind of gotten worse as the day's gone on because I did wake up kind of with a sore throat, but I'm gonna watch something. I need to find a new show to binge. So if you're like watching a really, really good show that you love, comment below because I really wanna know. But I feel like I haven't done much of anything in this vlog. I'm sorry. I don't know, but I promise I will. I'm gonna eat though right now because I don't feel that great. Morning, hello, it's the next day now. I am not feeling good, like at all. Last night was honestly horrible. I ended up sleeping on the couch because it was storming, and little Miss Lily, this one right here, kept me up all freaking night while I didn't feel good. So being sick and not getting sleep, I just did not have a great night. It's currently 1:15 and I do have a few interviews that I'm doing virtually for people, interviewing them for the place that I work right now. So I'm gonna get those done, and then we are gonna try and lock in on school today. I did read a little bit yesterday. I do have like one of the final projects due like at the end of the semester that is already available for me to see. So I'm gonna start looking at that, seeing what I need to get in place to start doing that. And then also I do need to eat something this morning. It's like 1:15. But if that tells you anything, I slept until like 11:30. Also, my camera's way too high. Oh my gosh. I slept until 11:30 today. I never do that. I don't do that. That's how you know that I don't feel good, is because I slept in. I also didn't get any sleep, so I don't know. It's been a night. It has been a night. I also did go grab a coffee this morning. I forgot to film, but one of my favorite places in Austin, I'm trying to get it before we move as much as I can. So I went to Proud Mary and got this is their large, by the way, 12 ounce is their large, 12-ounce honey cinnamon latte with oat milk, and it's delicious. So it reminds me of the coffee that I used to get at the coffee shop Jake worked at called Revolution, which is in downtown Austin. But It's pretty good. Also, I'm being quiet because Jake is still sleeping. He's also did not get any sleep because of the dog, so. Okay, my virtual interviews are all done and completed. One of them didn't show up though, which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna go ahead and start sending out offer letters for the people that we're gonna hire because I want to get all of those sent out by Friday. So I'm still working, and then after that I'm probably gonna make something to eat and then start working on school. Okay, I'm currently eating some of the overnight oats that I prepped a couple days ago because I don't want to eat anything else. Nothing else sounds good and my throat hurts, so I don't like being sick. Okay, I'm at HEB right now grabbing stuff to make dot cake. I'm so excited to try the dot cake, but I'm also grabbing icy hot for Jake because he ran out. I can't seem to find icy hot though anywhere. Okay, I'm a liar, I found it. HEB haul. Okay, we're home from HEB now, and whenever I don't feel good, running errands truly drains me. Why do I keep setting the camera up way too high in these videos? Sorry. Anyways, going on any sort of like errand or anything like truly makes me be like out of breath when I'm sick. So I don't know what happened. This video is taking a turn because I just really don't feel that good. But that doesn't mean that I still can't do my homework because I do need to still check and see what I have to do. I haven't fully looked at all of my classes to know what's due, when it's due, and all of those things. I'm gonna check on those real quick and we're gonna get together a little list of everything that I'm gonna need to get done. If I don't make like a list or something, I'm not gonna be able to keep track. And one thing I do like about like having it on Canvas is it shows you a calendar of what's due on what day. So that's really nice. I just wish I could sync all of my calendars for like work, school, personal life, like everything into one. I just haven't figured out like a way to do that yet. And oh my gosh, look how many things I have due on Sunday. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 things due Sunday. I mean, I usually take 5-week courses, but summer courses are a different animal. If you've ever been in school, you know what I'm talking about. They're like accelerated courses. And I feel like even though I'm used to like taking faster classes, there's just something about summer that makes them feel so much more fast, so much quicker. So the classes that I'm currently in are community nutrition, infant and childhood nutrition, and then nutrition for health, sport, and exercise. So I'm taking all classes for my degree, which is really nice. I only have, I think, 2 more prerequisites that I have to take, and it's a chemistry and a chemistry lab, and then algebra. I have to retake algebra because my stupid college wouldn't accept the one that I took when I was in culinary school, even though it was like fully like an algebra class, accredited algebra class, and I made an A, and I still have to retake it, which totally sucks. But I have yet to retake those, or I've yet to retake the algebra class, and I still have to take chemistry. I wish I could take like another biology class since my major is nutrition, but it's okay. Okay, for community nutrition, I already signed all my syllabus stuff and everything like that. Module 1 objectives. Look, that's a lot of words. They're doing the most in this class. In the first module, you will introduce yourself, take time to read through the syllabus, blah, 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 blah. We'll begin with an exploration of the opportunities in community nutrition, the principles of epidemiology, and the national nutrition agenda for the public's health. I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this class because I really wanna get my master's in epidemiology, so hopefully it dives into that quite a bit. If you're new here, I don't know if I've talked about like what I'm in school for, but I didn't go to school right after high school. I didn't go to college right after high school. And I just had recently found what I want to do and what I want to study in 2024. So I've been in school trying to get my bachelor's since January of 2025. And with the rate that I've been taking classes, I will be graduating with a bachelor's in 2 years, which is absolutely crazy. Hopefully I'll be graduating by December of 27, maybe May. We'll see if I can get all my classes taken. But I'm in school for nutrition and dietetics. I really enjoy studying nutrition and how it affects the body and how to help people in that way. So I'm hoping to get this degree done as soon as possible so that I can start like working in the field that I want to work in. But for community nutrition, it looks like I have a discussion board, which is just like a class introduction, so that'll be quick. An assignment. I have 2 assignments and a chapter 1 review, and and some sort of other assignment called Prevention Efforts 3 Levels. And then chapter 2 review, chapter 3 review. What are these reviews? I've never seen it set up like this. Oh, it's little quizzes. Okay, so I have 3 reviews or 3 quizzes, 2 assignments, and then, so I have a discussion board, 2 assignments, 3 quizzes, and then whatever the prevention effort thing is. Quite a bit in one class, all due in 1 week. But for infant and child nutrition, I have a discussion board, an assignment, another discussion board, a review, and then a case study. I love doing case studies. I think they're so fun. And then for nutrition and health, sport, and exercise, I have, oh, this is weird. It's like this is set up really weird. I don't know when things are due. It has my quizzes all listed right here. And then it has my nutrition labs all listed right here, and then it has my midterm and my final, and then presentations. Let me show you what it normally looks like so you can get an idea of why that looks weird to me. Usually it has like courses by the week, so like this is like for the first week and it has everything listed for the first week, but for that class it had everything just in one thing. I don't know, but I am gonna start working on some of this stuff. I do have quite a bit of assignments due, so we're just gonna get to work. Okay, hello, it is midnight now. Definitely time for bed. I'm very, very tired. I really still don't feel that great, so I'm gonna read a little bit of my book. I'm super loving this book. I'm gonna say I'm super excited. I say I'm excited a lot though, so I'm trying to change up my use of words, my vocabulary. I'm on page 82, started this last week, and I'm really loving it. I will say it's kind of dual timeline. She's going back in time to tell stuff that happened like in the previous summers to like give context as to their relationship that they had before, but I feel like we're spending too much time in the past. It's my only comment, I guess, at this time about the book, but other than that, I'm loving it. I like the love story, and I do love being back in Barry's Bay because I did read One Golden Summer last summer, so, but I'm just gonna read and go to bed for the night because I'm just not feeling that great. I do not feel good. I don't know what's going on with me, but I don't feel great. We are gonna go get a coffee this morning, and then come back and do quite a few interviews virtually, and then homework update. I did get through almost one whole assignment last night. I didn't get to read all of the content, so I got stuck on one part on the assignment because I didn't know exactly what to do. So I'm gonna finish that assignment today. It was actually pretty quick. And then hopefully like run through a lot of those assignments for that one class. I don't remember which class it was, but that's my plan for the day, is to do work, homework, catch up on all of that stuff, and I might end up going back to a coffee shop to work. I just don't like to do interviews at a coffee shop because I can't hear very well and my headphones aren't the greatest, so we'll do all my interviews here and then maybe go work on some homework at a coffee shop a little bit later. But first things first, we need coffee because my throat hurts so bad, and caffeine, obviously, caffeine reasons. So let's go to figure 8. If y'all follow me on TikTok, you know the rules. We have to try our coffee before we do anything else. I have to try it with you guys. It's so fun. Also, I love how they just put stamps on their cups rather than getting like logoed cups. I don't know, I think it's like more chic. I love when coffee shops do that. Always good. Just what my throat needed. Guess what I got? Honey cinnamon oat milk latte. Shocker, I know. Never really change it up. That's what I get every single day. Okay, let's go home and get some of these interviews done and then start working on some homework. And then I think today might be the last day that I vlog, just because we're getting so busy with like all the moving type stuff. And then my mom's coming this weekend, so I might vlog like them being here this weekend for a different video. So just keep that in mind. Today's probably gonna be the last day that I video for this vlog. It hasn't really been much of anything anyway, and I ended up getting sick, so I feel like I haven't really like done a lot. But also my favorite kind of vlogs are just people's like normal days, so maybe you'll like it. I don't know, we'll see. But let's go home and get some of these interviews done. Lily, when she sees a cat. Lily, chill, girl. My goodness. Honey. Lily, come here. Lily. The fur on her back is literally standing up. My meetings for the day. I have another one at 6 p.m. but other than that, I'm done for now. I'm putting away some of my dishes and then I'm going to jump back on my computer to work a little bit. But they've been really good today so far, which is good. My apartment's just a little messy, so I need to like clean it up a little bit before I go get my nails done with Natalie today. Oh gosh, that would be bad. But yeah, I'm just tidying up a bit and then I'm going to jump back on my computer and work.